spring question is, will the roof be open for game day? Obviously, the weather being the biggest factor, but they would like to at least keep it open for the pre-game festivities. 11 days away. Before you know it, you all will be there broadcasting live from the ATL.
Can't wait. We're just looking at the images of that stadium. I don't know if has anybody here at the table seen it. I have not yet been.
I have not been.
No.
Cannot wait.
We're gonna get there. We heard the presentations before they opened the stadium. They were proud of that thing, and they were going to unveil it for a national audience. This is the B block, Selva time.
Hey.
There you go.
Right
Next page.
Big right Mike, that's what they call me.
Hey.
We'll talk to you in a bit later on here on Good Morning Football. And he's right, 11 days till Super Bowl 53. The week off gives the Rams and Patriots some time to regroup. But guys, who does the week off benefit more? Is it New England? Is it the Los Angeles Rams, Nate?
I would say the Los Angeles Rams and the best running back in football, and that's Todd Gurley. What have we been talking about for the last 6 weeks is how good C.J. Anderson has been, the addition of this new running back that used to remind us of what he used to look like. Now, all of a sudden, we looked at the game this past weekend, and Todd Gurley was sitting on the sideline. We saw him on the bike moving his legs. They get a couple of weeks off for him to regroup, get his mind right. And it's not just his legs, because I feel like he's fresh. I don't feel like there's some significant injury that's holding him back. I think what was holding him back this past game was his own head.
Talk about it.
He went out there, he dropped the ball, intercepted. Then he had a route out to the right side of the sideline, and he drops that rock, and all of a sudden he's sitting on the sideline. And Sean McVay alluded to it. He really didn't want to say it, but he said C.J. Anderson was playing better, and he gave us a better chance to win. And he didn't sugarcoat it, which is what I like. Young quarterbacks, they want to pat guys on the back and say, Todd, you're going to be all right. You're the best running back. We pay you a lot of money. But I think he was throwing out that subliminally so Todd Gurley can sit back, listen, and think to himself, I played terrible. And in his own words, I was sorry. How do I bounce back and have the greatest game ever in the biggest game ever?
Okay.
And I believe these 2 weeks are going to help.
Possibly, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But for now, I'm going to go with the Patriots as being the team that's going to benefit from the bye, just because every time you're in the Super Bowl or you're covering a team that's in the Super Bowl against them, you always hear the same thing. We know we're going to see an unscouted look.
Right.
We're going to see something that they haven't done either for a long time or not even at all this year.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, they do. Mostly on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, offensively, you're always trying to do different things. But defensively, I mean, they've switched schemes in the middle of games, and you could do that when you have 2 weeks to prepare for this stuff, because not only do you have the time to scout it, figure out how it's going to work, but you've got the time to drill it. And that's what they do. They'll spend that time in Foxborough before they get down to Atlanta, putting in multiple game plans. Kyle's shaking his head. No, but that's okay, because I believe in myself.
Mike, we're making TV over here. I'm not speaking to you, my friend. It's funny because Mahomes was talking a lot about unscouted looks from the Patriots, and then sure enough, they come out and they're shut out in the first half. The answer here for who needs the week off more is the Patriots, and it's very simple.
Really?
The Patriots are old. They're very old. They're the oldest team in the league. They're the oldest team as of week 17. They're the oldest team left in the playoffs. And maybe I have some personal empathy of this part of the calendar right now that you could really use some time off.
Kyle,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're on the grind since August, and you've been working really hard, and that week off, you know, I'm kind of the oldest man of this group right here, so I identify with it. I also think, listen, the Rams, in the football sense, they've never been to Disneyland. This is really exciting for them. There's an adrenaline factor and an intrigue.
Talk about it.
Patriots have been at Disneyland 50,000 times. They've done the Magic Hour. They've done the picture with Mickey. They've done Space Mountain. They've done all
the
that
Easy
crap.
Pass and all that.
Easy
So how
Pass.
does it benefit them? They've been there a million times. The Rams need it. They've never been there. They don't know how to deal with Disney World. They don't know how to get in those lines when they you know, before the crowds. They don't know what the tricks of the trade. They don't even like distributing tickets is a big
I think
deal.
they don't mind waiting in line. They're so excited
Really?
because they've never been there. But I mean, look, even the Patriots coaches are old. Dante Sarnecchia coached against the 85 Bears. Think you can use a week off to just chill?
70.
I love him, but like he's not exactly Sean McVay. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a wear and tear that kicks in. Just a pure week off to just chill for a little bit. There's some old bodies on the Patriots. They're not like a bunch of Whitworths. The Rams only have one. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but if they were playing this Sunday instead of the Pro Bowl, who would be more prepared to go into that game? Bill Belichick. That means they need the extra week less because they have been there and they've done that. I think the Rams need it more, and we've seen them reinvent their offense in the middle of the season. They went to being a running attack out of nowhere. So I think that it's them who need to deal with the gravity of the situation and on this stage. You mentioned that maybe getting to Todd Gurley. We don't know if that's true or not, but him resting and getting on the right page, and he should be a big focus for this offense. Just the fact of going to the Super Bowl and dealing with it. The Patriots have done it year in, year out to a science. It's like when we go through it any day on the show. And we know exactly what's happening. 5 a.m. we do it. We know Kyle's going to go to his corner office. I'm going to go to makeup. We all meet here, and that happens. If it's not this crew doing it day in, day out, then it's not as easy. So you need the reps. You know what I'm saying? You need those extra days to sort of come and make it something that's more comfortable.
I do. And look where Peter is right now, sleeping in, resting, relaxing. We love you, Strags.
He just liked my tweet. He just liked my tweet.
Peter,
he is awake.
Although
maybe somebody else is logged into one of his other devices somewhere.
Hopefully.
Nobody really knows.
Peter, unplug.
Nah, never.
Hashtag GMSB. Give us your thoughts as we take a short little break here on Good Morning Football. We know Tom Brady can deliver in the